And Sugar Shane Mosley here at the WBC convention. Just being here around all these other great fighters, including yourself, does it bring back old memories?
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's kind of like a class reunion. You know, you have all the great world champions here. You know, fighting at WBC. I mean, the WBC convention. I mean, this is great. I mean, I can't wait to see all the world champions that were once with WBC fighters here.
And you know, they're talking about a couple big fights coming up maybe next year, and you fought all the guys in these fights. You know, Cotto and Canelo, Mayweather and Pacquiao possibly happening. But what did you think of Amir Khan's fight on Saturday?
Amir Khan, he fought a good fight. I thought, you know, he won. I didn't actually see the whole fight. I seen part of the highlights and stuff like that. But looking at it, I think that he must have kept his chin down, and and he threw a lot of punches. And you know, I guess it's perfect style for Amir Khan to fight somebody like Devin Alexander. I mean, he had a lot of practice sparring with Pacquiao when they were at Freddie Roach's gym, so he did good.
And you know, he had a great performance. He said his style is a style to beat Mayweather, but no disrespect to Devin Alexander, but Devin Alexander's not Floyd Mayweather. What do you think about those type of comments?
Well, I mean, I think that he's, you know, giving himself, you know, boosting himself up, but I wouldn't give myself false hope. You know, I mean, you still have to work hard, and I think that the type of fight that they had with Devin, I mean, he's the type of fighter that throws a lot of punches on the training track. And Mayweather's the type of fighter that slips punches that are thrown on the training track. So it might be kind of difficult for him to find Mayweather for that type of fight. But I think that the best fight will probably be the fight with Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather. And I think that's the fight that Mayweather's going to be looking for. I mean, that's the biggest money fight. That's a fight that the world wants to see, the fans want to see once and for all. And I think that's the fight that's going to happen.
So when you were fighting, you were kind of a throwback fighter, and then you took all the fights. Like you mentioned, you fought the guys that people are still talking about, haven't seen the fights. What comes through your mind when you see some of the negotiations that go through, some of these fights not getting made? With somebody like yourself that, you know, you took these fights, what goes through your mind when you see this stuff going on? Like, do you think these fights should be happening, or do you think it's the money is not there? What's your take on all of that?
It's a tragedy that a lot of the networks or even the promoters or whatever, we have to go through this to actually get that type of fight. You know, obviously we get paid more money than they got paid back in those days, and that's probably why we had the better fights. They fought on network TV. A lot more people got a chance to see the fights happening, got a chance to fall in love with the fighters coming up or whatever. But yeah, I mean, the negotiations sometimes are pretty bad. One side wants to get more of the money than the other side. The network wants to skimp a little bit on the fight, knowing that they're going to make a ton of money. So I think that the best thing is to have, you know, a good business or a good deal, I should say, is when all the parties are making the fair amount of money.
Okay.
You know, so I think that, you know, maybe when everybody gets together and become fair about it, just go ahead and fight. I mean,
yeah.
$100 million, I think that's pretty fair. You know, I think I can do that.
So the fight is gaining steam again. Seems like it goes on and off. It looks like it might happen this time. Do you think it's going to happen? And as a guy who's fought both of them, who do you see winning and how do you see it playing out?
I think that this fight is going to happen. It should happen, but I think that will happen. There's a lot of money at stake. And you know, I give the edge, I give the slight edge to Money Mayweather because of his ability to move and get out the way and make it hard for Pacquiao to find him. And you know, Money May does have a little bit of punch power as well. You know, he's not like he doesn't hit hard. I mean, he's not the hardest hitter, but he's not the softest hitter as well. So. You know, this is going to be a great fight. I see Money winning, but I think that Pacquiao does have a chance.
Who do you favor in Canelo and Cotto if that happens?
I don't. You know, I wouldn't know who to favor in that fight.
50-50?
That's a. I mean, Cotto looked so good when he fought Martinez. He knocked him down. He had good punch power, and even Mayweather when he fought Cotto, he said, "Wow, you didn't tell me you was that good." You know, he gave me a comment in the back. So Cotto's a good fighter. He doesn't seem like he might not be as good, but he is. And I think that Canelo is a great young fighter coming up. He has good old style skills, throws very good body shots. He knows how to put combinations together. You know, Cotto's not really a mover, so there's going to be a lot of action there. I love that fight.
Cotto is now with Freddie Roach. Towards the end of his career, you as a veteran fighter who was there, what kind of changes do you think, and how much of a change or improvement or whatever can Freddie Roach have on Miguel Cotto at this stage of his career?
I don't know if he can really have that much of an impact, but I did notice that Cotto is punching harder at 160. So if anything, he took out of it. He took out of harder punching.
Last question. When you fought Cotto, it was a close fight. A lot of people thought you might have won that fight. Looking back, is that the one fight that got away that you felt that you really should have got the nod out of all of them?
Yeah, well, not really out of all of them, but I think that, but I think that, we got lost. But I think that Cotto, with that fight, I thought that I edged him out in that fight. He kind of got the hometown decision on me. But it's all good, though. I mean, it was a great fight. I have great respect for Cotto. He punches very hard. He was a great talent. I was impressed with him when I was in the ring with him. I was impressed with the way he was able to do it with the jab. And it was hard for me to get out the way, land shots and stuff. I mean, Cotto's an excellent fighter. And I was also impressed with Canelo landing the good body shots and his hand speed, you know. So, I mean, this is going to be a great fight. I'm anxious to see that fight too as well.
All right, thank you very much. Go enjoy dinner.
Hey, no problem.
Appreciate it.